Alright, everybody, welcome. There's the countdown. 3, 2, 1. We're starting season 3 here. JKeSport F1 Racing League. I am Spaceman 47, yo. Happy to be back after our break. Little 3-week break, 2-week off. 2 weekends off, but it's 3 weeks between races. But we're back. We're back with round 1 here in Australia. I'm gonna get some information up here so I can relay some things to you throughout the evening. If you don't know us, we are JKeSport Formula 1 Racing League on the PlayStation 4 system. This is the 3rd season for our top tier. We've introduced a couple new seasons, new tiers in there as well. And in the meantime, we have a 2nd tier that started its 2nd season tonight, and our F2 series kicked off its inaugural season tonight as well. So find us, join us. We run it through a Discord, but you can find us on Reddit posts. We have an Instagram. We live stream all our races on YouTube with commentary from drivers in each series doing other series' commentary. So a big happy family here at JK. I don't get a weather report. Looks a little gloomy. Looks like we see a couple cars trying to sneak out real quick. I'll get my maps and stuff up. Might as well throw all the telemetry on for qualifying. Has a lot of returning drivers for season 3 here in our top tier. I'm gonna get that information back up. Make sure the stream is up. It is up. It's good to go. Yep, Scabney posted that. So if you didn't know, that is the J and the K. In the JK is the J is J Scabney. The K is K-Dog. She's in our tier 2, the founders of our league. Here you see a bunch of cars out on track now. Looks like we got a Renault out front. Sam reporting on the Discord, it will be a dry race, so that's good. Checking a little bit here, and then I'll get back to the... Alright, quit looking at that. Start looking at some other stuff, because we got cars coming around now. Looks like a few on their flyers. Oh, nope, not quite. They fooled me. Going into them first turns. Must be coming out of the pits. It still is. Let's see, looks like Uncle Ben is first out, so let's go a whole lap with Uncle Ben. He's got the ERS cranking. DRS open, down the front straight, into the first turn. Hit back to the left, DRS back open for the 2nd DRS zone. Hard brake. Hardest braking zone on the course, slowest gear, I think, 2nd gear through there. 3rd, 4th, invalidates wide, that's tough to hang on to there, so we'll go fine. Looks like that was a random Sirius behind him. Not invalidated. Throws a purple sector as he's the first car through. Looks like we've got Yuppie and Scabney now. New teammates in the Red Bull. Up to 7 viewers. Thank you very much. Welcome to round 1. This is Australia. We're on board with Random Sirius. There's Uncle Ben ahead of him. Invalidated. Throws purple down again. A little yellow. Car's going slow through the 3rd sector, trying to get room, find the room on track to get a nice clean flying lap. So we'll stay with Random. He's now into the 3rd sector. Car's getting out of the way nicely. Look, for the most part, getting out of the way of the other Renault. Or that might have been Uncle Ben slowing down to get another go around. First across the line, Random will go a 120.4. Looks like Yuppie. Nope, Scabney was right behind him. 121.6. Yuppie was also behind him. Coming to the line now for 123.6 banker. First lap out. First lap of the new season. Get the rust out. They're just shaking it down. Looks like Rusty. Rusty now coming across for a 122.9. Breaks the 123s by a touch. As, oh no, Catasnox retires. On the back straight, coming through that turn 11-12 there. It's the tricky turn that's going to get a few people that caught a few out already earlier today in the Tier 2 race. I'm trying to get my track map up. As, oh, we watch another Rogers big time. Huge into the wall. How was that not a DNF? That was unbelievable. Even to catch on stream, he was almost got air there. He hit the wall so hard. But now we're on with Sam Barrett, your season 2 champion. Puts a 121.0 on the board. Your defending champion, I should say, moving from the Red Bull to the Alpha. As we'll go fine, looks like T Widow coming around. There's another Red Bulls, I believe, are on in-laps. So we'll just ride with T Widow here for a minute while I try and get the other information up that I'm looking for here. Let me get the stream up, make sure we're good there. Looks good. Looks good, sounds good. We'll leave that on. Alrighty, that's good, and the bot has now kicked in and gave us our stream too, so alright, I can quit looking at that. Give you the Australian Grand Prix information, as there's been recent information coming out. Sorry, I'm not looking at my screen for some stupid reason. As your commentator and slash cameraman, I should be paying attention to that. We'll ride with Mark of Kenya. But there has been information out recently about Australia redoing the track. I've seen photos already. They're widening some corners, trying to make it faster, reportedly 5 seconds faster per lap. So you're talking 120 down to 115 pole time. Possibly. Well, we won't know till the cars get there, but always fun to talk about in the meantime. As it is, the circuit is a 3.2 mile, 5.2 kilometer, 16 turn track circuit. There's Mark of Kenya, goes P5 across the line. We're gonna go back. Uncle Ben coming, looks mostly in laps. Heretic went P11, AP went P9. Scavney back out on an out lap. Gennett snuck in P6 on some mediums there, so he's possibly try an alternate strategy if that holds to the top 10, or if he can put another quicker lap on it. Here's Uncle Ben through the quick back section where he can easily get caught there. As you see, he gets squirrely and has to let off big time, so that's gonna, didn't invalidate, but it's gonna cost him a lot of time on his lap. Looks like he may even backed out completely. No, he's still in it. 6th gear through that corner is pretty quick. Down to 2nd gear. Penultimate turn. Back hard on the gas. Wing open. To the line. With a wiggle. 122.3. So a banker for Uncle Ben after an invalidation on the first go round. Puts him in P10 at the moment. Looks like not too many cars out on track. That looks like a Mercedes. Heretic, so no, that's Rogers starting a flyer. We got Seabury, Random Sirius behind on another flyer, your provisional pole sitter. So we've got a few cars to watch now as Jacko snuck P2 in there. I never even saw that. Sorry, Jacko. Cross the line again to start another lap, just about halfway through qualifying. We've got 14 cars setting a time, 3.2 seconds from top to bottom, as Random retires from pole position even. So Very unfortunate accident there out of turn 4. Just gets the squirrely out of that. You touch the grass anywhere around here, it's easy to go around. So random serious provisional pole sitter retires from the session as there's a Haas sitting. He gets out of the way. All right, well done, Haas. To get out of the way, as here's Jalen puts P3 on the board. Missed that one as well. New member, welcome to the league, Jalen. Trying to get up there toward the front. Excuse me. It's AP. Nope, as Rogers goes P1. So there he knocks Random off pole position. Provisionally, there's Rogers. We got Scavney, we got Yuppie coming around. We'll catch the tail end of that. Goes 128, jumps 4 or 5 spots up to P12 now. Here we got both Williams on there. Oh, we caught T-Bird on the tail end of a spin there out of the final corner, as his teammate had just crossed the line to start a flyer and FI on a flyer coming through the back sector. Sector 2 back straight DRS zone. Possible purple sector. We're not sure. That's sometimes glitchy. His teammate Sam crossing the line just now to start another flyer. Looked like Seaberry as well behind Sam. But through the final sector now, I believe it's AP. It's got to be AP. The other Renault's in the pit lane and FI behind. So we'll keep an eye on that. Looks like AP doesn't jump. FI goes 13th on his first lap that we are now under halfway, or over halfway through, I should say, as here's Rusty. It was 122.5, improves by 4/10 there for Rusty, so good second lap by him. Improvement. Track coming around a little bit. Yuppie into the pit lane. Looks like we'll catch the end. Oop, George looks like he has invalidated, so he's gonna go into the pit lane, get some fresh tires. T-Bird getting out of the way, / invalidating, as I believe he had already spun previously, so we'll go fine. Looks like Sam through sector 3 now. Hard brake, third gear in that final corner, leaves it third, up to 4th. DRS open. 18-19 on 20.4, so he improves half a second and can't touch. I missed Jacko again out there. Darn near got Rogers for pole. They're within 200ths of each other, so 6 minutes, another in and out. I'll try and make sure to watch for you next time, Jacko. As your teammate Ginnett now on an outlap crossing the line. Jalen 5th, T-Widow 6th, Mark 7th so far. Good times, everyone. Ooh, that all looked like almost corner cut there for Ginnett, but he's on it still. Little local yellows. Hopefully there's the Renaults will get out of the way. Oh no, Scavney retires right in front of Ginnett, who gets through cleanly actually. So good driving there by Ginnett to even still be up nearly 7/10 on his lap. We're gonna ride with them through the rest of this lap now, into the braking zone, 4th gear, leave that one tire barely over the line just so it stays valid. So here you see him now through the fast section down to the left, right. Hard brake to the right now, 4th gear, back on the gas, keep it inside the lines. You can hang 5th, 6th gear through there, one final hard braking zone. You can get back on the gas. Thanks for getting out of the way there, getting it around final corner, wing open now, to the line. Look like a good one. 120.096, pole position by 1/8 of a second. Not even 1/8 of a second, that's 300ths of a second. So tight at the top. That's Jalen now, just crossing the line to start a flyer. Not too many cars out on track. Looks like George. Looks like George. Looks like Mark is out on track as well, but invalidated. Let's see the other. That's the other Haas. So that's Catman coming around. We'll go on board. On board with Catman now. 4 minutes to go, so everyone getting their last runs ready, their last tires ready. There's Catman through the final corner. Lightning cat-like reflexes on the DRS. Crosses the line for 122.1 to go P14. So good run for Catman. Looks like that's fine. That's Jacko now crossing the line. Yep, as the cars behind are going into the pit lane. Looks like getting it into the pit lane as well. Let's see why he would stay out after he just ran a flyer. So we're right on board now with Jacko, who is the season 2 third place finisher. Oh, where's that? I lost it. Okay, there we are. Yes. Jacko finished 3rd place last season. That's correct, joining halfway through. So he's now through Sector 2, 2/10 up on his time, which, if it holds, would be a good enough for pole. Would also be the first into the 119s. Haas gets out of the way nicely there. Right on board. Almost a little corner cut. Looked like he was pressing it just to get every little bit of speed out of the qualifying lap. And he just barely misses out on his time by less than 1/10 of a second. So that final sector cost him, and now 2 minutes left. Don't think he's going to get enough time to come back. As Sam, looks like Sam's on an outlap. As another retirement. T-Bird and Catman. Not sure if they did that in the pits, or looks like T-Bird was coming out of turn 8 there. As now we're see a few more cars getting ready, going out. Some outlaps going. Let's see. Looks like that's Rusty back in the pit. So, the Haas is not sure what's going on here. A little jockeying for position. Hopefully none of these guys are out on flyers. Looks like a lot of outlaps. T-Widow invalidated, AP invalidated. So pretty much everybody on outlaps. Couple guys back in, not gonna make it around. Looks like Jacko, unfortunately, will be one of those and have to stick with his 120.149. I mean, not a bad time, but he had it by 2/10 in the first 2 sectors, but the 3rd sector is a bitch, so it's tough to nail all those corners consecutively, especially when you've burned up all your tire on the first 2 sectors. So let's see, there's Sam. We're right on board. This is your Season 2 champion, as I said before. Moving from the Red Bull to the Alfa Romeo. Sam Barrett. Runner-up was Cam. He cannot make tonight's race, unfortunately, but he will return. Jacko was your 3rd place finisher. Mark of Kenya 4th. Ginnett 5th. FI finished 6th. Terrible FI on your list there. Currently 13th. Holmesy was 7th, also not racing tonight. Scavney was in 8th. T-Widow finished 9th. Captain Schmeg 10th. Few new drivers. Few old drivers. We're going to switch some seats around. We'll update that when need be. So that is, let me get there's my track map. Alright. So Sam invalidates again as the checkered flag's now out. So these will be the laps. We've got Sam, we've got FI, his teammate, coming around. Goes from P14 to P9 as, oh no, T-Widow gets disqualified. Not sure what that was about. Here comes Rogers. 120.094 as Ginnett threw in a 119.6. Missed that one. Ginnett saying, hello Australia, ready for the new season, let's go. As now that looks like everyone is done, so that was my fault on the end of qualifying, missing a lot of good laps there, but Ginnett to win it. Make his old teammate proud with the last minute pole smashing there. Into the 119s, the only car in the 119s, all top 10 on the softs as well. So there you go, Racing Point trying to start with a statement. There it is, there's your pole sitter for race 1. Ginnett to win it. Teammate Jacko third. Rogers splits the Racing Points in the Mercedes for second on to prevent the front row lockout. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, alright, we're good. Mark of Kenya 4th, Sam 5th, Random 6th, Uncle Ben 7th, Jalen 8th, FI 9th, AP 7, 10th, Yuppie 11th, Seaberry 12th, Scabney 13th, Catman 14th, Heretic 15th, Rusty 16th, George 17th, Knox 18th, T-Bird 19th, and T-Widow 20th. Them last three did not set a time by either DNF or disqualification. But we're going to take a short break. Get your drink, get your smoke, give us 2 minutes, set your strategies. We'll be right back for round 1 of Season 3, Australian Grand Prix. So we're back. Coming to the end of the formation lap here. There you're looking, you see 6 runners on the medium tire. From 11th back with the free choice. Possibly a 1-stop, possibly a 2-stop. Depends on your management. Disabled. Don't get that out of there. Interval. We don't need that on though. So here it is. We'll see in the lights. From Gennett's perspective, 5 lights, no lights, green flag. Racing away. Looks like Gennett big spin in the back by an AlphaTauri. Gennett gets away clean. Rogers for second. Looks like Mark gets the inside line on Jacko for third, and a safety car already. Not surprising. Big hit from the back. Looked like Jalen there gets the hit, gets sent. Gennett holding the lead though. Mark got around Jacko. Looks like Sam holding on to 5th. Uncle Ben up to 6th. I believe it'll all cycle through as though it's just a virtual safety car. So we'll get back on board with our leaders, Gennett here. As once everyone gets through Sector 1, it should cycle back through. There it is, Gennett now. Gennett holding the lead. Couple penalties taken there. Not sure if that was for collision or not. As Heretic, George or Jim, Jalen falling back. As there you see VSC over now. Back to the green flag. Gennett gets away again. Good second advantage over Rogers on the jump. Mark of Kenya in third. Sam looking in the back of, looking at the gearbox of Jacko, trying to get around. As we're coming through Sector 3 now to complete the first lap of 29 laps here in Australia. Gennett will cross the line and lead the first lap. Here you see, fastest lap of the race, obviously, as AP goes into the pit lane. So, oh, and unfortunately gets a speeding penalty go along with his troubles. So bad start there as George or Jim and Heretic. George also taking a speeding penalty. So it's tough. You got to get down to that 37-mile-an-hour marker. It's going to cost you the 5 seconds every time. The game's math is never wrong. As we're on board, Gennett. Oh no, Rusty retires. Looks like out of turn 3. No. Out of turn 3, yes, the turn 3, 4, 5 section. Where it trips you up sometimes when you get out into that. So we're not going to be able to catch his car as it just disappears. So Rusty, unfortunately our first DNF, full field safety car. Gennett had a good second advantage in the 2 laps. It was green flag. We're going to see if anyone's going to take on the pit lane. Gennett does not. Rogers does. He's going to go 1. Mark also behind. Good move there by the Ferrari. Good braking. Sam in the pit lane as well. Says there's four cars on the pit lane under the safety car. There you see T-Widow, Yuppie, Scavney. Scavney, your Season 1 champion. He was in the Mercedes at that time. So your Season 1 constructor winners was Alfa Romeo. Season 2 championship won by Renault. In a close battle, it was well fought. AlphaTauri clawed back quite a bit at the end. Red Bull just couldn't get over the hump. It was a tight battle for constructors. Hopefully we're in for another good race. As there you see your top 2, the racing points. Gennett and Jacko, random serious. Good showing for the McLaren team. Seabury up to 5th as well with Catman in the mix. T-Widow, oh no. This looks like collision toward the back. Penalty times. Under safety car. Looks like we got the stupid glitch going of who should pass who. Hopefully it settles itself out, as there's a big old cluster of cars there down the back straight of the Albert Lake Street Circuit. Albert Lake Park, it says on the Wikipedia that I'm looking at. If you were wondering where I get my information, at least my track information, Wikipedia is always good for that. As it says, the most wins in the Australian Grand Prix is tie between Lex Davison and Michael Schumacher with 4. Also a tie between constructors between McLaren and Ferrari with 12, so a lot of ties waiting to be broken here in the Australian circuit. Current layouts race lap record is Valtteri Bottas with a 125.580. It's last year's pole position, last race's pole position, 2019, was Lewis Hamilton at a 120.486. So Gennett and the top couple 3-4 drivers broke that record today. We'll see if they break the fastest race lap record. I will check. I do not have standings or lap records for season 1 of all the races. I'll look real quick with what I do have. We'll see the league record for Australia. Looks like pole last year, Sam Barrett was a 1:19.775 in our exhibition race. Fastest lap of the race was a 1:24.1 by Captain Schmeg. As here we're about to get to sector 3. Hopefully they tell us that yes, safety car in this lap. Good, good. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. Ah! What the fuck? It's fucking hardwired. Are you kidding me? My fucking internet just totally shut off. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?